So the Ukraine have done an absolutely amazing drone attack on Russian air bases deep in the Russian motherland. And basically the drones were hidden in trucks and then they were deployed strategically all at the same time. And they hit 5 air bases and they destroyed around about 41 heavy nuclear equipped planes. And it's 30% of the Russian Air Force, and they don't even make some of these planes anymore, so they can't even replace them, plus the monetary value of what they have lost. It has been definitely a massive strike against Russia, and it makes you think as well is how many of these trucks are deployed in and around Russia right now, just sat there waiting to deploy their drones and attack strategic targets. It makes you think, has the US had a bit of a finger in it, in both the intelligence, the planning and the mechanics of the whole thing? And it's a turning point not just in the war but in warfare in general, because we are no longer looking at troops on the front line of actual lives in danger. I know that's still going on, but we're looking at evolution of the way in which war is fought, and the cost, the risk to reward of this particular attack is insurmountable. If you look at how much drones cost versus how much the military equipment that Russia has lost, it is absolutely insane. But the other thing as well is Russia had one of these bases was, I can't remember the region. It was really, really, really deep in Russia. So no matter how far they move their equipment away from the front lines, they're not safe, no matter where they put them. And moving forward, what's Russia's response to it? Because it can't be small. It needs to be something absolutely massive. And there's noises coming out of Russia that it could be obviously not what everybody wants, but where does Putin go from here? What does he do? How does he retaliate? How does he fight such future attacks? No matter how much you patrol the immediate proximity of such bases, how big's Russia? And how many bases, silos, ammo caches, air bases, submarine bases, ports, barracks do they have around Russia? Or even just the Kremlin in Moscow? You could park any number of vehicles. It doesn't have to be trucks. It could just be a small van anywhere in the capital. And it's scary moving forward, not just in the countries that we're mentioning, but in the world on a whole, of what is capable and how we're moving forward. I mean, you just think of how many cyber attacks have been going on around the world, not just in like the average person losing their data, but in actual espionage and intelligence, infiltration and data gathering. The way the world is moving in that front is absolutely astounding. It's hard to keep up with it, but let's see where we go from here.